Are you ready for the holidays? This is the season where so much happens around food, family, and football. Now, there's not a whole lot I can do about your family and which football team you're going to root for. However, I'm here to help you pair some outstanding wines with the foods of the season. What we're going to do is divide the holidays into two separate seasons. The fall weather leading up to Thanksgiving and the cooler winter weather leading up to and beyond Christmas. As we transition from summer to this fall season, you'll want medium to full body white wines and light to medium bodied reds. These are the perfect complement to cooler weather and fall harvest foods. The wines we transition to after Thanksgiving and into winter are full-body whites and full-bodied reds, which are king in winter since they pair extremely well with heartier dishes. Now also, you can't forget that sparkling wines have a starring role at holidays also. Today we'll focus on the fall wines, those best suited for Thanksgiving. Typically, most of us drink the same wines, actually no matter what the seasons. What I'd like to do is suggest a number of wines you may have never considered. During the fall and for Thanksgiving, most everybody is drinking, what they're familiar with and, pretty much what everybody else is drinking. For whites, it's typically Chardonnay, oaked and unoaked, Sauvignon Blanc, and Riesling. Now for reds, it's usually Pinot Noir and Cabernet Sauvignon. Folks, let's get more creative. Now, no matter how you prepare your turkey or ham, you can always bring out the best flavors and highlight interesting textures with the right wine pairing. My general recommendations are for whites, Albarino, Chardonnay, both oaked and unoaked, Gruner Veltliner, Liefermilch, Rieslings, Verdejo, Viognier, and a sparkling wine. Now for reds, it's Beaujolais, even if it's a Beaujolais Nouveau. Bordeaux, particularly the right bank, Cab Franc, Chateauneuf du Pape, Côtes d'Iron, Grenache. You can also pick up on Malbec, Merlot, Pinot Noir, which is also a red Burgundy, Sangiovese, Syrah, and Tempranillo. Now, all that said, if you want to hit a home run, or based on this time of year, I should say, if you want to score or even take a pick six, my top picks are Gruner Veltliner, now that's a white wine, and a Blaufränkisch, which is a red wine. These two just can't be beat. Now, most people, even those people who have been hanging around with wine for a long time, have not heard of these grapes or much less the wines. So allow me to take just a minute to tell you a little bit about each of these wines and why they're a fantastic choice. Now, they're both from Austria. They're excellent food-friendly wines, are higher in acidity, which accentuates and works extremely well with foods of this season. So, the Gruner Veltliner. As far as the Gruner is concerned, in the past, say 15 years, it has increased in popularity and has been planted and produced in Napa and throughout California. Also, Oregon, Michigan, Virginia, Maryland, and the Northeast U.S., including New York, along with Australia and Canada. Now, it's full-bodied dry with aromas and flavors of white Burgundy. Now, that's a Chardonnay. Lightly fruity with noticeable spice and characteristics of pepper notes. There's also a little minerality similar to a Riesling, plus some green peppers, citrus, nectarine, and some herbaceous notes. Now, however, what makes Gruner Veltliner wine so unique is its signature vein of mouth-watering acidity that explodes in your mouth like pop rocks. On some Gruners, you may even pick up on a delicate, tingly aftertaste. Actually, think of it this way. Gruner Veltliner is an exotic alternative to Sauvignon Blanc. Now, in addition to all your Thanksgiving fixins, the Gruners pair extremely well with white meats and a variety of lighter fish. A pâté, caviar, shrimp, and my personal favorite, and a truly tremendous pairing is with oysters and clams. If your Thanksgiving dressing recipe is old school and includes oysters, then the Gruner is an absolute must-have. Some of the veggies that go incredibly well with it are asparagus, artichoke, green beans, potatoes, coconut, bell peppers, cauliflower, broccoli, leeks, and cabbage. And the list actually goes on. Plus, you'll really need to try it with these cheeses, like soft cheeses, cow's milk cheese, goat milk, rich and creamy cheeses, brie, feta, ricotta, mozzarella, and a whole lot more. Now, when it comes to the Blaufränkisch, which is what we have here, if you're a red drinker, this is a perfect wine for you. I'm absolutely in love with Blaufränkisch. Actually, I love saying the word Blaufränkisch. Go ahead and try it. Blaufränkisch. Isn't that great? Well, anyhow, Blaufränkisch combines the tannic pleasures of Italy's Piedmont region, which is the Nebbiolo grape, which is easy for me to say, the elegance of a Burgundian Pinot Noir, and a touch of the spice of a Rhone River Syrah, and is wrapped up all in one grape. This thing is absolutely incredible. Now, since its medieval origins in Austria, Blaufränkisch has become one of Austria's most beloved red wine varietals. Now, this unique grape offers flavors of blackberry, black cherry, dark chocolate, allspice, and pepper with expressions of rich minerality, earth, enticing aromas and notes of licorice, boysenberry, and some red fruit. You know, it brings with it moderate body, medium tannins, and medium-high acidity. About 55% of global production comes out of Austria, and an additional 40% comes out of the Central European countries, with a growing interest in the U.S., especially in Washington State, and also Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and several other states. Many times in both the U.S. and Europe, Blaufränkisch is also known as Limburger, and also the Pinot Noir of the East. I was recently in Michigan talking with the head of the Michigan State University's Enology and Soil Department. They indicated that there are a number of wineries in northern Michigan that are making beautiful, world-class Blaufränkisch. You need to look up Michigan Blaufränkisch. Now, like in Austria and Washington State, the grape does incredibly well in the shorter, cooler growing seasons. Now, in the States, it has an extremely loyal cult following. Now, while it's tasty on its own, Blaufränkisch tends to shine with foods. Now, in addition to our traditional Thanksgiving meals, Blaufränkisch pairs extremely well with pasta with wine and light tomato sauce, or vinegar blend sauce, as well as lamb, grilled meats, chicken, duck, I really like it with duck, pork, wild boar, fried chicken, beef stew, sausages, red potato goulash, cheese dumplings, schnitzel, bratwurst, and a variety of rich sauces. Now, don't forget your cheeses: feta, sheep's milk, goat cheese, Gouda, like Spanish hard goat cheeses, Mahon, French goat cheese, cream cheese, provolone smoked cheeses, aged and pungent cheeses, raclette, Roquefort, that was easy for me to say both of those, and just a whole host of others. So whether you're drinking these wines, at home, in a gathering, or giving them as host or hostess gifts during the holidays, you'll find these two recommendations will be absolutely perfect pick with your food, family, and football. Let me know how you enjoy them and what you're pairing them with. Until next time, cheers and enjoy yourself. Hey Posse, thanks so much for investing the time to watch this video. I trust it was helpful to you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And please consider hitting subscribe. Also, click here to check out our new online shop. We have a great lineup of wine-related items that will help you get the most out of your wine experience. Oh, and be sure to check out these other videos. Until next time, cheers.